Am I the only one that found it weird that, like, in this form, last night, episode 114, Goku was tearing Kale and Khalifa apart, but, like, at the beginning of the tournament, we saw Kale tank a Kamehameha and throw Super Saiyan Blue around? So, does that mean this form is actually more powerful? I'm joking. I know the answer, y'all. Don't answer that in the comments. What the heck is up? Animated Heroes here, back with another action figure review, and this time it's of the Super Saiyan God Goku, as you guys can see. Now, this one by popular vote, actually I asked what you guys wanted to see the most out of Madara and Goku won just by a hair, because honestly at first Madara took the lead so quickly, but as of last night, it was 51% to 49%, so Goku took the lead, and that's who I'm reviewing first. But like I said on Instagram, we gotta save the best for last, so y'all just be patient. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a dive into this guy. Now, one thing I already know a lot of people have asked me already, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I ordered it from Nippon Yasan, Nippon dash Yasan, YASSAN.com, because people are always asking me how I get my figures so early. So yes, that's where I got this guy from. And as you guys can see, if you order from Japan, you get these guys with the brown shipper, as I have here. But that being said, let's go ahead and get him out of the package and take a look at the package. Now, as you guys can see, here he is in the packaging, and this figure looks awesome already. But before I get into it, let's go ahead and take a look at that sexy packaging. As you guys can see, you got an image of him right there, a few in the background, another of him right here looking absolutely awesome. Stuff at the bottom doesn't matter, made in China, blah blah blah. Bandai Collectible Shop, Dragon Ball Z. I should have put Dragon Ball Super, but whatever. Tamashii Nations Bandai, so you know it's real. Cool image of him on the bottom with his name right there. Nothing much on this side. More images of him on this side. His fist right there. Kamehameha right there. Then there he is in a slightly attack pose. Son Goku right here. Cool images of him at the top, and a bunch of stuff at the bottom that doesn't really matter. So yeah, sexy packaging as usual. I love this new Dragon Ball Z packaging. I'm happy that they went with it, but that's not what matters. The figure is what matters. So let's go ahead and bust this guy open and take a look at him. Now, since I got this guy open and we are taking a look at him, I'm going to start off by saying this first. If you're thinking about it, if you like this form, or if you're just a Goku fan, get it. This figure is dope. I'm being honest with you guys. I know everyone is upset that it didn't turn out like the prototype, me included, but I mean, this is Tamashii Nations. I know we all had a lot of complaints when they showed pictures of this thing and what it looked like in the promo images, but honestly, having this figure in hand, it's not bad at all. He is a little bit skinnier than the other Goku, and I have it right here, so I'll let you guys look. It might not look like it too much. I don't know if you guys can tell. He is a little bit bulkier than he should be. I will say that, but honestly, it's still... They slimmed the arms down. You can tell that this is a completely new sculpt for the arms, unless they took it from another figure. But it's not the same as these. He is a little bit skinnier. In the leg department, I don't know. They probably did use the updated legs, and I can tell you guys that as well because I have my Super Saiyan 3 Goku right here. And it looks to me like they probably did use the same legs, which I'm not complaining about. It's no problem. I mean, pants don't really change size just because a person changes size, so it makes sense. But it's still awesome, y'all. No joke. This figure is sick, but that's just me talking about it. I do like the hair. I didn't think that I was going to like it because I'm not a fan of metallic. I was going to spray it down and mat it a little bit, but I don't know. I might just keep it how it is. But overall, the figure is good. He does not have the freaking shit stain, excuse my language, that we saw in that picture. I'm extremely happy about that. I guess that was just a bad one. He does have shading right there, but it's not that bad. And he has actually shading all throughout him. He has shading right here, Shading right there in the clothing. Shading, of course, in the crotch area. That's where they always decide they want to do it. They don't do shading on the skin anymore. I don't know why. No shading in the hair, but I mean, with the lighting, it's going to look like it's shaded anyway, so it's cool. I really like the way they did the boots as well. This light blue right here and then this dark red. It's definitely, you can see the difference in them. So the figure overall is awesome, and I'm going to cover this just in case you guys haven't seen it already. I need to hurry up and make this quick because I got other stuff to talk about. But head swaps. Look at that. Take that head off there. Take that head off here. And voila. You can get Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Now, I will say that I'm looking at it. It is a little loose. I don't know if it's because the ball pegs are a little bit smaller. Let's see. Yeah, this one is a little bit bigger. So this head, and probably the normal one as well, will get loose. So yeah, when you are swapping these out, keep that in mind. It will go on there, but it will get loose. So you guys can use sticky tack if you want, or just something that doesn't make it stick too much because you don't want to break that peg in there. But whoops, knocked my camera out of the way. Anyway, excuse me on that part. Now let's go ahead and get into his height. Now, height-wise, Super Saiyan Son Goku God stands at, to the top of his hair, it looks like he's about 6.2, 6.3, but right to his forehead, he stands at about 5.5, so he looks a little short, just like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku that I reviewed, but as always, I'll do some size comparisons toward the end of the video, and I will let you guys decide that. So let's go ahead and move on to that articulation real quick. Articulation wise, I'm sure most of you already know what to expect, but look up that much, extremely good. Look down that much. Neck does have a pivot, so you can turn it side to side, move it around just about however you want. Of course, it can go all the way around. Does have the new diaphragm joint built in. Mine is extremely stiff, but he crunches forward that much, crunches back a little bit more. I don't know, in my opinion, it's almost useless going forward and back, but it's cool that he can go side to side as well. He does have a slight waist swivel. It's different than the usual. It's a lot more stiff as well, simply because the belt's right there and there's no drop down method, but it works well. Of course, he has these sleeves that move around, however, and you can pose his arms out about that much. I'm trying to make sure it can't go any further. Okay, but he also, one thing I really like is that they built this joint right here, the butterfly joint, so his arms can go out even more, and they painted that orange instead of his skin tone, so it'll look like it matches the sleeve a little bit more if you pose him with his arm out that way. So I really dig that they did that. Does have a swivel right there, double jointed elbows. Hands are on a ball peg. Only limitation you got is due to the wristbands, which aren't that much, so it's about the same as before. Legs go out about that much. Excuse me. Can't really, well, actually, my left leg goes out further than my right leg. My right leg on this guy doesn't want to go out. I don't want to break it, so I'm not going to force it. But yeah, that's about as far as you can get him to go. Maybe yours will be different, hopefully. But like I said, not forcing it. Goes forward that much. Love that. Goes back that much. Always love that. And here are the new knees, as you guys can see. Looks a little weird, but I mean, I can get into it. So goes forward about that much. And one thing I noticed is that there is a super difference in shading right here and right there. Man, it's super dark right here, but then it gets like extremely light right there. It's not real noticeable, but I just noticed it right now. Now at the boots, there is like no swivel right there at all, so you can't do anything to the upper boot, but the ankle articulation is so much better than the past Gokus we've got. Look at that. You cannot get that on the other Gokus without the foot popping off. So yeah, ankle pivot is great, and of course he does have a toe hinge. So yeah, articulation wise, everything is great. I dig it. This updated body mode looks a whole lot better in person. So if you guys haven't picked up this one or the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, go ahead and get your order in. By the way, this is limited edition in Japan, so if you want to get it quick, go ahead and hurry and order it from there. Now for accessories, of course, he comes with his standard normal look, which we definitely need from this form. No looking to the side or anything like that. The eyes actually look really good, so they did pretty good on that. He comes with fist hands, of course, like every Dragon Ball Z figure needs, and every action figure. He comes with his Kamehameha hands, of course. Every Goku's going to come with these, so you'll have a million of these by the time they complete the line. He comes with a pair of blast hands, which once again, every Dragon Ball Z figure comes with. You'll have a million of these as well when you complete the line. He comes with these blast hands, karate chop hands, whatever you want to call them. Every Goku comes with these, so once again, nothing new. And last but not least, he comes with his stylish hands from when he took the pose from whooping the hell out of Khalifa and KO last night in episode 114. Hopefully you guys saw that. But yes, you always get a pair of these with Goku as well. So, and for faces, this is where it gets good. He comes with a teeth gritted face, which I really dig. All the faces look extremely nice. I will give them that. It surprised me that they painted these lines under his eyes. They normally don't do that, but I dig it. It's fine with me. He comes with a smiling face, another one that I like. It's kind of like a smirk, and I guess you can put this on from when he fought Beerus or whatever. I dig it. And of course, once again, every Goku comes with that yelling Kamehameha powering up face. And it's necessary. So 4 faces, I definitely think he came with enough. And accessories, not much more they could have given him. They didn't give him any instant transmission hands, which is a surprise. But if you have any Goku figures, I'm sure you got a million of those as well. Now for some size comparisons, here he is standing next to the Super Saiyan 3 Goku that just released. And honestly, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku appears to be shorter. I don't know if you guys can tell, but maybe it's because of the neck. No, actually, I want to say it's because of the legs, because as you guys can see, they don't stand shoulder to shoulder. So everything about this body is not the same as this one. I will say that. So yes, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is shorter. This one is actually the same size as this one, which is good because it's more accurate and he won't fit in so short standing next to some of the other SH Figuarts, as you guys can see if you saw my Super Saiyan 3 Goku review. Now here he is standing next to Gohan on the Awakening body, which as you guys can see, Gohan is a little bit shorter as well, so I guess you can say that that body's a little bit shorter. Here he is standing next to the Prince of All Saiyans, Vegeta, who once again is shorter than him, something I am proud of because Vegeta should not be taller than Goku. And here he is standing next to the SDCC, I don't know what year, Piccolo, and Piccolo is taller than him, as he should be. So accurate in this regard. And last but not least, here he is standing next to a god and a normal man. And I'm just saying, you guys can't be calling him a god if he getting wrecked by Lex Luthor and getting killed by Doomsday. That wouldn't happen to Goku. Moving right along. Now, I think I got this figure at just the right time because honestly, Battle of Gods didn't do it for me. I liked the movie, but I didn't love the movie. Honestly, I have grown more fond of this form watching the Tournament of Power, so my review of this might be a little biased, but honestly, man, Goku in this form when he fought alongside Hit, those few little hits he put in on Jiren, or tried to put in on Jiren, I'll take that back. And then last night when we saw him wreck Kale and Khalifa, in episode 114, I just fell in love with this form a whole lot more than I thought that I would. And hopefully we'll get a Vegeta in this form, but I'm not even going to get into that because we know how Tamashii Nations is. But that don't matter. This figure, definitely worth the money. It looks good. Once again, for you people who are angry that it didn't turn out like the first one they showed on display, just you guys got to get over it. This is something that Tamashii Nations does. We've already tried. We can't reach them. They don't listen every time we tell them, hey, don't do this. They don't care. They're going to do what they want to do. So, I mean, if you like the figure, just go ahead and get it. If you like the form, go ahead and get it. They're not going to put out a very terrible figure. I will say that. I haven't seen them put out any just horrible figure, even though it hasn't turned out the way we want it to turn out. So that being said, pick this guy up. Honestly, I recommend it. This figure, in my opinion, 9.5 out of 10. I'm just being honest with you guys. It looks awesome. New sculpt is amazing. Hair is super awesome. So go get it. That's all I got to say about it. I hope you guys like this review. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up because that always helps me out. I might get a few haters on this video because of some comments I made, but it's cool because I got my real supporters to help me out. Give this video a thumbs up once again. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on everything you see listed in the description below. And as always, I will talk to you guys later. Peace.